As sectarian fighting continues to pull the Central African Republic apart, aid agencies warn of a growing humanitarian crisis. According to estimates, a quarter of the population has been displaced since the Muslim rebel force Seleka took power last year. Despite their leader and President Michel Djotoja stepping down in January, the violence has continued.
Already there is 1.3 million people who need food assistance. That number will grow. What we'll see, unless communities are better protected, is that more populations, more traders, more hurdles will flee the country, and there'll be a breakdown in supply in Bangui and beyond.
With Christian militias known as the Anti-Balaka forcing Muslims to flee from the capital Bangui and other towns, the United Nations Secretary-General warned that the country is at risk of physically splitting down sectarian lines. He has suggested a full peacekeeping force is necessary, and Tuesday called on the international community to better respond to the deteriorating situation, saying, quote, "The international response must be robust with a credible deployment of force. It must be swift if we are to prevent the worst-case scenario." In a report released Wednesday, Amnesty International criticised some international peacekeepers for allowing the anti-Balaka militias to operate in the vacuum left after Djotoja resigned. The group now describes the situation as a, quote, Muslim exodus of historical proportions. As part of a month-long aid airlift, some food is coming into the Central African Republic. But the UN says that with some 90% of the population living on one meal per day, it believes it will be troops on the ground that will ultimately bring relief to this divided nation. William Denslow for CCTV at the United Nations in New York.